Okay, so we're here with the all-new Nexus 7 tablet, which is here, obviously the small 7-inch tablet. You can see Nexus, and this is the new iPad. A lot of people wanted to know which one had the faster browser, so we're going to test that out for you and to show you some minor differences between the two devices. You'll see size-wise, 10-inch, 9.7-inch tablet compared to the 7-inch tablet. Really no comparison. The iPad absolutely dwarfs the Nexus 7, but portability wise this is really the one to go with. But for your total tablet experience with the big screen, you really can't beat the iPad. Brightness, both of them are on full brightness. Both look pretty good. Colors are a little bit crisper on the new iPad, and you can't really beat the Retina screen. If you can see it here, I wouldn't call the Nexus 7 washed out, but it just doesn't compare between the two of them. The colors are crisper on the iPad, but not a lot of difference. The whiters are definitely whiter on the iPad. You can see the Nexus 7 not quite as perfectly white as this one, the iPad. But let's test out some of the browser speeds. So let's try loading caseitup.com, and I'll also set that here. Okay, so we will set those to go at the same time, and they're off, and that loaded very quickly. Loaded a more mobile version of it on actually same site, just responsive on the Nexus 7. So Nexus 7 is pretty quick, and the site still is perfect. So it's fully loaded and works without any issue. And I must not have any sort of landscaping. But you can see scroll is pretty snappy. See how the buttons work fine. So everything on Caseitup is there. iPad, you're gonna have the same thing, snappy. You click it. Responsiveness, clicking and scrolling, definitely a slight edge to this guy, the new iPad. Usability, also, I mean, you have such a big area on it. It's much easier to use. But the Nexus 7, for its portability, is really perfect. There's no downgrade in quality. Everything smoothly kind of, the inertia scrolling isn't as fluid on the Nexus, but it works. It's adequate. Not like the iPad, but I'm sure it can catch up. So that's a quick look at the two of them. We'll have some reviews coming on some of the accessories and maybe a more in-depth look coming on the Nexus 7 pretty soon. Just wanted to give you a quick look. Here's the size and landscape, so you can see it's a small tablet. It's actually a little bit thicker too, which is strange. You know that from what you've read online, but to actually see it, the iPad is very thin, but it's about half the weight. But the iPad's no fatty, but this one's about half. I think it's like, this is almost a pound and a half. This is, I think, like 12 ounces. So it's 24 ounces, 12 ounces. It's really portable. It's very thin, even though it's a little bit fatter than the iPad. Feels really great in hand. I really like this soft touch back, no slip paint. The iPad still has this. But build quality, it's right up there with the iPad. Maybe not quite as premium, but it's still very nice. So that's our quick look at the all-new Nexus 7 tablet from Asus and Google. Thanks for watching.